Welcome back, viewers, to Barlynaland. Barlynaland is recorded in front of a live internet audience. Previously on Barlynaland, I gave you a little tour of... No, I didn't give you a tour of my base. What did I do last episode? I have no idea what I did last episode. We were stuck in the nether, we were driving around. Must have been a base tour, wasn't it? I think it was a base tour. Anywho, we're moving spawn. So I'm here at Mandarb's tower. Mandarb was a player, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. He started building this gigantic tower, I think up to here, and then someone finished it off all the way up. It's just made out of stone brick. It doesn't really have a purpose, but since it's so close to new spawn now, we might actually... I don't know, use it for something or decorate it, maybe make it look cool. So I'm gonna try to fly here, and I know it's nighttime too, so you can't see anything, but I'm gonna try to make our way to new spawn. So I haven't seen this, but Rams started building the island, so I'm gonna try to there we go, flying. So it's above an ocean, and the reason we're putting it above... Hey, look, that's a skull. The reason we're putting it above an ocean is because... Ooh, here it is. Is to increase the drops... Not the drops, the passive mob farm... Or the passive mob drops. No, it's not drops at all. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm mesmerized by this now. This is really cool. Looks like this is going to be a tree of some sort. The reason why we're moving spawn above an ocean is to help with passive mob spawning in chunks or in user chunks wherever players loaded. The issue we're having now is the spawn chunks spawn a bunch of passive mobs, and plus we've got passive mob farms there, and that will stop passive mobs from spawning everywhere else on the server, except for newly generated chunks, which there aren't many of near spawn. So what this will do is, let's say for example you go to a jungle, parrots should spawn if the passive mob cap is low enough. It'll generate new passive mobs, and maybe you'll get a couple of parrots or ocelots or whatever. So that's why we're doing it. So we're here above an ocean. There's nothing around us at all for the spawn chunks except for water, which means passive mobs won't spawn. And then this place here will make sure that it's passive mob proof, so that that actually works. But before we do that, before we move spawn, and before I run the command that changes spawn to this place, there's stuff. So new players will show up here, and of course if you're in the end and your bed's broken, then you'll show up here as well. We need to make a way for new players to get back to Melon Falls, which is where spawn is currently. Melon Falls is kind of like our de facto capital, I guess. It's the main city. It's where all the shops are. So I'm gonna sleep, just to sleep the night away, and then I'll show you how new players are going to get to new spawn. First I need to figure out which way I'm facing, because we're going northwest. So north should be that way, so we're going to be flying this way. You're going to start on this island, and then somehow you're going to make your way down here, and there'll be boats, or there'll be something here somewhere, and then you'll boat across the ocean towards this point. We're going to put buoys and stuff in the ocean so that it'll be easy to follow, but once you get to this area here, this will be a river. So I think Shori did some work. I'm getting lost. I'm going too fast. Shori did some work to make sure that this was navigable now. So you could take a boat all the way to spawn, but it needs to be widened a little bit, and we need to make sure that mobs don't spawn while new players ouch. Ouch. While new players are making their way back, because that'd be a pretty crappy experience if you end up dying trying to make your way to get your new box at spawn. So let's see if I can take off. Oh yeah. So we're getting closer to spawn here. The river kind of makes its way around here. We'll widen it and put buoys as well here. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Where are we going? So there's the river. We're headed this way, or did we come from there? No, going this way, I think. I don't know. I'm lost. I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah, we're definitely going the wrong way. That's where I hit my face. So river this way. Make it nice and pretty, make it mob proof, make it wide enough so that we can put buoys in the river as well and keep the same theme going with the buoys. So I guess there'll be a bridge there. Nobody really lives here anymore, so we can probably tear those things down. We'll pretty this up here. And then this will go around here, through here, all the way around here. And then take a sharp right. And then eventually, what I'd like to happen is, I don't know if I'll be able to render it from up here. Yeah, I think so. If I don't fall, of course I'll fall. Almost to my death. We'll just walk there. Yeah. Eventually, I want the river to end up in Melon Falls and kind of become Melon Falls, so that the river that connects New Spawn to that ocean ends up here, because this is Melon Falls here. This is what the city's named after, and kind of where the name of the whole server comes from. So this is Melon Falls. The river would come through here, go over good old Rusty here, or Rusty's cousin, whatever his name is, Faux. It's the chemical formula for rust anyway. Come through here, and then eventually I'd like, I've been looking at the map and I can't really figure it out. I'd like to keep this lake, maybe lower it so it's the same level there, but I'd like to keep the river going and make it connect to rivers in that direction, or I think there's also a river in this direction that connects to Granite Harbor. So it'd be cool if the same river would kind of cut through Melon Falls and then keep going all the way to Granite Harbor, which is our kind of other city. So that would be really cool. So obviously this is where people would stop. It's like, okay, welcome to Melon Falls, welcome to the server. Here's the starter kit stuff. There's books there, and I think the rules are still up there, but an idea was, can I fly up here? Let's see if I can fly. Whoa, I used way too many rockets for that. All I want to do is come up here. So here's the rules. So we're going to probably maybe put the rules along the way, maybe on the buoys, or maybe write them out in big letters or something. I don't know. But this will still have a use. The spawn can, as we know it, will still have a use. It's where people will end up after their trip from New Spawn. So that's the plan for New Spawn. I'm really excited because it's really cool. There's like 10 people online yesterday, and a bunch of them were all kind of helping out, taking down some of the islands that are around Spawn, and helping out with, bringing materials and stuff. Initially, we were going to maybe connect. Well, I had the idea of, can I fly? Oh no. Am I going to die due to lag? I guess not. Yeah, connect the New Spawn to rail, but that might not be the greatest idea, since we'd have to bring the rail over and worry about the rail being passive mob proof as well. I'm also making additions to the base. I asked you guys to give me suggestions on what I could put in this courtyard type thing, and nobody gave me suggestions, which is fine. So I terraformed a little bit around here, made it a little bit bigger, kind of merged it with another hill that was already here, and I'm adding another block. So I was playing with my Duplo set, because I like to play with Duplo. Not really, but I happen to have Duplo around. So this new block here is going to be the highest point of the base. This is on this bunch of blocks here. This is going to be the last one, so I'll finish this one off, and then this new one here will have another block that is the size of this brown one that will fit on top of this, like this way, and then it'll kind of go out this way. So I'm kind of tracing the path. So, and that one I think will be green. So I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but it'll have a funky carpet pattern. It'll have these windows as well, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these windows. I'll probably just open this whole thing up, maybe, or keep one of the windows, take the carpet off, put a pattern, and then take one of the windows and make like a spiral staircase that goes into here or something. Maybe have 2 floors on this one. I have no idea, but I'm really excited to start building this, because you know, I can do something different than what I did down there. I still haven't finished the carpet down here either. There's still a bunch of stuff to do, but you know, just puttering around, playing with concrete. This is actually concrete. That is also concrete, and the one on top is going to be concrete. That's why the colors are so vibrant, because the rest of them they're made out of terracotta. So yeah, fun stuff. What else is new around here? I don't know. I have no idea what's new around spawn. I haven't really seen much. I know there's a tree farm going up somewhere. Big Ball and Andy's building a tree farm at his base. But yeah, let's go take a look at new spawn again. Ouch. Oh, am I flying now? I think I am. Okay, good. So it's really easy to get to new spawn, because you can just kind of fly south, east-ish, and eventually you'll meet the railway, or even this Mandarb's Tower. Once you get to Mandarb's Tower, I mean, what's this up here? Oh, right through it. Once you get to Mandarb's Tower, you just kind of fly southeast, and you'll get to the island. Haha, that's cool. Yeah, so I'm not switching the spawn until this work is done, because if we ever whitelist a player and this isn't done, they'll be really confused. That must be a ghost block, right? It's got to be a ghost block. They'd be really confused with no signs and just, you know, kind of spun in the middle of an ocean with absolutely no instructions. Like, what do I do now? This is a really crappy server. There's absolutely nothing going on here. I wonder if we can get these, destroy these. Maybe. Oh, that's cool that you can see spawn from here. I wonder if I fly up here, if you could see it. This is build limit right here. You can see where the beacon ends. 255. Can I land on here if I slowly... Nope. Nope. So yeah. Exciting times on the server. New spawn. I have no idea what else is planned here, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. And the powder looks a lot like grass. It's cool. Looks pretty cool. Even this one here kind of looks like looks like it's a little used patch. I'm not AFK. I'm recording an episode. Come on, buddy. What else could I show you? Oh, these islands over here. That one, and that one, and that one. Then this one's still sticking out. I don't know why it's still sticking out. This, I don't think this one's... I'm gonna have to go and do some science here when we move the actual spawn and see if the spawn chunks actually make it to here, but I really doubt it. I kind of gauged it on the map and arbitrarily picked 140 by 1400 as the coordinates. Looks like it was right in the middle, and I doubt that anything will be loaded past these islands here. But yeah, these could have potentially... I think they were mostly sand, so maybe not. I don't think any passive mobs would have spawned there, but I'm looking forward to actually running the command that changes spawn and going around in jungles and see if parrots start appearing, and if it also means that we have one more type of farm that players can build, because if the spawn chunks are above an ocean, then we can start building passive mob farms, which would be pretty cool. Just gonna follow the rail here. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, here's the desert. Yeah, no clue where. Oh, nice. I remember seeing this octopus. It looks really cool with a new pink color. But yeah, oh, someone's been mining here. Nice, very nice. But I got a whole bunch of sand from getting rid of those islands over there. It's really nice. I'm gonna need a bunch of sand for that almost looked like some kind of Star Wars spaceship when it loaded in. That's cool. Ah, jungle. Yeah, see, so if this jungle here wouldn't, well, there's a whole bunch of people online right now, but if this jungle didn't have enough passive mobs and the mob cat would be, you know, low, then parrots might actually spawn. But because the spawn chunks right now have a bunch of passive mobs in there, even though a bunch of them are name tagged, I'm not sure all of them are, and there's a good chance that like if I test for @e type, no type, just any entity. Is it test for? Yeah, okay, so type equals pig. So we have some pigs and a dinner bone. So those count towards the mob cap right now. But then, yeah, this isn't a really good test because there's a bunch of people. But anyway, when no one's online and I'm in the spawn chunk standing at spawn, I can run the test for command and see what the server sees is loaded, and I usually see a bunch of sheep that aren't name tagged, and I see a bunch of pigs, and I see a bunch of cows and rabbits and a whole bunch of different animals, which means no parrots in the jungles, which has been a common complaint for people since we've been using the snapshots. People just can't find parrots. The only place that we've found parrots are in jungles that were not, jungles that were not already generated. Why is there a random iron block there? That's weird. Yeah, so like there's a handful of people that have parrots now, but that you have to travel really far, and I mean parrots spawn naturally in jungles. Why would we have to go far? There's jungles near Melon Falls. There's no reason to have to go out and generate new chunks just to get a passive mob that, you know, actually does that. So oh yeah, of course I decided to start recording when this server resets. That's great. And we're back. Yeah. So no reason, you know, the parrots should be plentiful. Just come in here. If you find sheep and pigs, you know, just kind of kill the sheep and the pigs. Especially if you're alone on the server, it'd be even easier. Just kill the sheep and the pigs, and eventually the server should spawn some parrots to fill up the passive mob cap. So there you go. We're gonna fly around here and read some tweets. If I don't die, oh boy, I won't die in the water, so that's okay. Am I still flying? What's going on? I have no idea. Okay, so what do we got today? Sorry if I don't talk about MCPE anymore these days, but I'm working on secret stuff, so you'll just get the rants here. So Tommaso is one of the developers on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and he's been alluding to some stuff. He says they finally made a secret feature work, and a lot of the MCPE developers are really excited. So I wonder if they've figured out how to make like a PC feature work on Pocket Edition, or I don't know. It sounds big from the looks of it, and the fact that it's secret and it's not just some oh, we're bringing parrots to MCPE or something like that. I think it's going to be bigger than that, so that'd be pretty cool. Sarge also tweeted a couple of weeks ago about getting. He kind of blurred out the text, but it was still readable, and he obviously did that on purpose. He was compiling a version of the Minecraft Pocket Edition server. It seemed like he was compiling it on Linux, but that doesn't really mean anything. So it looks like either they'll be releasing the Pocket Edition server executable so that people can run their own Pocket Edition servers. Because right now the only way to do that is to use one of the open source kind of ported versions, or reverse engineered protocol versions. There's Nucket. There's a bunch of other ones. Pocket Mine is another one, or they renamed Pocket Mine. I forget what it's called now. But having an official Mojang kind of released, I thought for sure I could land on that. Having an official, software from them would be nice. I definitely run that on this little network that we have, and have a Pocket Edition server, which I wanted to do anyway, but I noticed when I was running it, it doesn't use the same terrain generation, and anytime a new version of Pocket Edition comes out, the network stuff doesn't work on it. Like the protocol that they changed, they kind of mess around with the packets and stuff, and you have to wait until the server updates for you to be able to connect to the server with an updated client. So it's kind of annoying to manage that way. But let's go see this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Come on, come on, come on! Am I flying? Am I flying? Am I flying? No, I'm not. Oh, am I flying? Am I flying? No, I'm not. Yeah, that also means if he's able to compile it on Linux or whatever, it might mean a version of Pocket Edition on Linux and maybe on Mac. So maybe that's what they were waiting for, because I know there's a Mac client for the Minecraft Education version, and I haven't really looked into it, but I have a feeling that the Minecraft Education version is just the client, and you actually run a server at the school. So they would provide you a server, proprietary server at a school, and then all your clients would work to connect to that server. So they might have the client-side Pocket Edition code running for Linux and Mac OS X, well, definitely Mac OS X, but they just don't have the server connected. So yeah, could do that. Well, geez, this is cool. Who owns this? Oh, this is Shori. Ow. I almost died. Damn. I haven't been here in a very long time. Let's go a tour. Let's go do a little flyover. Oh, if the server doesn't kill me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pro tip: if you use, oh no, oh no. Pro tip: don't die. What I was going to say was, pro tip: if you use glass panes there instead of glass blocks, you won't see them, because the panes are actually, that's what we do at the beacon at the spawn can. If you use panes, they fit direct right inside of the beacon beam, so you could have the rainbow thing without the things. But I'm sure they knew that already. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here, since so much for the tour. Maybe I'll do a tour later. I'll do another tour at some other point, when I end up not dying. That'd be funny. Toodaloo! See you next time. Bye bye.